Well, he's in a rare club, being a player and an announcer for both Chicago baseball teams. Now, Steve Stone has written a book about his experiences in the national pastime. The former pitcher recently signed copies of Set in Stone, Your Game, My Way for fans at Anderson's Bookshop in Naperville. NCTV 17's Justin Zipser steps up to the plate and tells us more.
For a decade, Steve Stone had hitters swinging and missing for 4 different ball clubs, including 3 seasons apiece for the Cubs and White Sox. In 1980, as a member of the Baltimore Orioles, he won the American League Cy Young Award, which is presented to the league's best pitcher each year. The lessons he learned in the game, both on and off the field, are the impetus behind his latest book, which he recently signed for fans at Anderson's Bookshop in Naperville.
My feeling has always been, go for it, whether it's on the baseball field, whether it's in the business world, wherever it happens to be.
Fans lined up to get their copies of the book signed and share a quick moment with one of their favorite Chicago sports figures.
Just gives good insights on how he actually knows the game because he played the game.
Today, Stone does the television color commentary for the White Sox, and before that, he spent 20 seasons in the broadcast booth for the Cubs. Dating back to his playing days, Stone has been a part of Chicago for nearly 40 years.
I love the city for a number of different reasons. Number one, I think the people are very nice. Number two, they're very loyal. This isn't a city where they say bring on the new guy all the time. The longer you're here, the more they enjoy you.
In the booth, Stone is known for his opinions and descriptions of the game, all of which he tried to incorporate into his book.
I think that everything in the book is the way that I see things, and it doesn't necessarily mean that it's right, but I'm not going to tell you anything that I know to be untrue.
He goes much further into it than most announcers do, and I like to learn about the game, more about the game. I did play it myself when I was younger too, so I can appreciate his wisdom of the game.
Despite being on the south side of the Chicago baseball rivalry these days, Stone says he finds pleasure in seeing both teams succeed.
I'm one of those guys that roots for the city of Chicago because what's good for the city of Chicago is good for everybody who lives here. And so if the Cubs win, I think that that's okay. If the Sox win, I would be very happy.
And that's something that everyone can get behind. Reporting from Anderson's Bookshop, Justin Zipser, Naperville News 17.
You can catch Stone's unique brand of color commentary during every White Sox game on Comcast Sportsnet and WGN.